Are we live? Welcome. How you guys doing? I just want to take time out to talk to my new subs this here. I'd like to thank you guys. Yeah. Just want to know how you feeling, how you doing. I hope you're learning something. I hope something can uplift you. Okay? I ain't trying to ship you, just I'm trying to uplift you. You understand what I'm saying? Get you out that conflict. Right? Because the church will teach you that you're going to hell. I'm here to tell you, you're only hell without the bell, baby. The devil is located in your lower self. You understand what I'm saying? But before I get to rambling and tambling and shambling and all that, I just like to say how you guys doing. This is still like the VIP, but it's a daily dose, food for your soul, to make you whole, filling them pieces. Now, I'm on here today because I got a little email, and somebody asked me to do something, so we're going to start with the earth signs, and we're just going to give a little advice. It's going to be something to help you with your device. I'm going to give you some advice to help you with your device. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, some of the things we go through as far as our emotions, your chakra systems, has a part to do with your vibrational status. This is why I create shorts the way I do. It's about your vibration. This is why music is very important. It's not the music, it's what's between the notes. Okay, everything you got to read between the lines on some things, right? This is an everlasting process. Don't think you ever gonna get to the point where you're never gonna have any more challenges or problems in life. You just gotta learn how to deal with them and deal with them and heal with them. That's what it's about, right? Okay, something's not going right in your life, and you think something should be shifting and shaping, and it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Check your thought box. Check your thought box, babies. That's what you do with that. Check your thought box. I don't read the Bible. I pay attention to certain scriptures in the Bible. And those scriptures are anything that has to do with my mind. Because that's where the fight is, right? So we got folks in flesh bodies, to make a long story short, that does certain things, sick things. Okay? Right? These are people in flesh bodies, but we got a scripture that says there's principalities in higher places, and he said you not need to look at that person as a regular person, but the principality, right? That demon, whatever that demon is possessing them, is finessing them, right? Okay, because it's very important for you to know how to identify what a wizard, a lizard, a warlock, or a witch is, because if you don't identify them as such, there's certain tools and spiritual laws and rules that you need to use against those type of entities. Right? But if you keep looking at this person as a lost soul and, oh, I'm going to turn the other cheek and she's just jealous or she's just hating energy, right? You're going to lose the damn battle. Because one thing as church folks get wrong and what they don't teach in the church, and I want y'all to go to Steve Darby. He's a pastor out of Tennessee that died. He's the only one. He taught me. He taught me about this witch shit. All right? It's in the Bible, Psalms 109, about the marine angels and the witches and all that stuff. But see, the churches don't talk about that. Now, these covenants have their own church they gather at and they get into, right? They go to church on you. They know our moves. They make it their business to study and know our moves. This is why we got so many imposters and frauds, right? You do your history back in the day, you got witches and warlocks and all that shit, werewolves, they like to try to call themselves imprinting some shit. Okay, and when you start off in your journey, we have to learn that it's okay to fuck a motherfucker up. You have to learn it's okay to put a sucker on their back. And this is what we have to learn, because we take those scriptures sometimes too literally. You have to learn it's okay to put somebody on their back, especially when they're trying to imprint and print you with their disgusting, nasty ass energy. It's okay to put somebody on their back. That's what a lot of us have to learn and discern. So identifications and putting people in their right places is very important. Okay? To say that, nevertheless. But this is serious business. But we have to learn it's okay to snatch somebody back. They fought wars in the Bible. Right now we on a David and Goliath energy. The problem is not what people are doing as far as what they do, what they're doing as far as what they're saying, is you're actually trying to transform and form and ship, shape, and shit somebody else's destiny. This shit is for real, people. You have to know your enemy. So people, you need to go pick up that book of shadows to see what's going on in that sucker. You may need to study how they move, how warlocks move, what defeats them. It's very important to know those things. Love and light and all that is good. Be kind to the people is all that is good as well. But I'm here to tell you, you got to learn how to fight. And you got to learn how to fight right. It's very important. Okay? Because a lot of us have a lot of problem putting folks on their backs. Okay? This shit is real. You know, so many, you don't even have to be into divination, tarot, no spiritual discipline, no spiritual regiment, none of that. You don't have to be into none of that for folks to sit up here and try to shift your shit. Slapping on your shit. Changing your shit. They got a thing called business, magic spells, financial spells. But those are called little bitty spells. You don't have to know who is the witch that's doing it, or the warlock, or the wizard. All you need to know is you sense it's present. It has a certain stench. That's why your senses, your nose is very important. It has a certain smell. Right? Okay? So this is what the church, and this is what I blame the churches for. I be battling with preachers on my Facebook. No, none of y'all talk about any of this shit. Y'all don't teach it. Not at all. Because we got folks in church still praying on Father to come on and help. What's going on? Right? Can't figure it out. Here to tell you. So we're going to see what comes out. So your 7 chakra system, let's talk about that. That is your tree of life. That's why I tell you, everybody will be seduced. You're here to be seduced by your back. Whether you're going to be seduced and induced by anger. Whether you're going to be seduced and reduced by prostitution. Either you're going to be seduced and reduced by jealousy. Those are all entities, and those are all your enemies. Now, not too much get on my nerves and pisses me off. But one thing has brought me out of my skin and brought me out of retirement. I don't have a problem now, baby. Put you on your back. You getting in my energy field? That old disgusting. Did you know? I don't even think you guys. That's almost like being physically raped. For a sucker that you don't know, that's on YouTube that you don't know, ain't never met, got the audacity, a wizard, warlock, witch. That's exactly what they are. Got the nerve to want to be in your shit. Spit your shit, talk your shit, complicate your shit, and then try to address your shit and talk about you. And you spitting my shit. That shit is funny. Real funny. Yeah, that shit is funny. I'm serious. I've learned a lot being on YouTube. I'm telling you, I've learned a lot. This stuff is so. I think I was like naive. I'm so serious. I just, for some reason, I thought people mess with folks, and that was stupid to me because I watch criminal TV and criminal ID. They be killing folks they don't know on there, right? But I still was kind of stuck in that mindset. Why would somebody want to put a magic spell on somebody and try and put spells and ring somebody's bell? Hell, if you was doing all that, baby, bring your ass up and raise your ass off of YouTube. You can do all that. Do a spell on your attitude. If you can do all that, do a spell on that. Get rid of that jealousy and that anger and that cable and that label you in. If you can do spells like that, won't you work on that? You do spells like that, right? Shit is disgusting when I seen that shit. Especially if you don't even talk about this person, think about this person, gone, done with the wind, and you come back in your back door and you there? Man, come on, man. So some people have to be taken out. It's just that simple. You know? All right, let's start with Capricorn. So be the energy you want to receive and not deceive. Create the position of strength for yourself. Create that position of strength. Right? How do you do that? You do that with your thoughts that get you caught. If you have a thought that you keep chewing on every day, if you want to know what you're manifesting, do a checklist at the end of the week. What was your dominant thought? You're going to feed and breed your dominant thought. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest your mess at the end of the day. That's why I talk about RP your shit. A lot of people got shit they need to RP. What is my RP? RP shit that you need to shape and shift so you can shift that shit. Period. Where you come from? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so Capricorn, we're going to give you advisory. So there are certain exercises, spiritual exercises. You can get into Tai Chi, whatever that rings your bells to make you sail. That's all I'm going to tell you. These things will help you work out your energies. The frequencies, the 436 hertz energies is good for that as well. Your flames, your spiritual flames that you should be meditating on and focusing on. Father, it's flames, the violet flame, the blue flame, you got the yellow flame. Do your research. All right? So we have Capricorn. Analyze the way you move so you can analyze the way you lose. Create that position of strength. How you do that? You do that through your thoughts that get you caught. Your thoughts just want to get you bopped. Your thoughts will shape you, shift you, and shit you. In return, your energy will shape and shift you and shit you, right? Now, these are not tarot. These are not no oracle. This is exercise. We're going to pull out an advisory real quick, give you advice on the slice. There's no predicting. I'm not doing no resurrecting, no directing. We ain't talking about no flames, no dames, none of that shit. It's all about you. It's all about you raising your vibe. You have to raise your vibe in order to survive. You have to. That's why I tell you, don't match people's scratches. When people trying to provoke you, they trying to revoke you. You understand? Because they glitching. Right? Because anybody have to meditate on anybody's energy to get messages that means you're a thief. You're going through the back door. Father talk about the thieves in the Bible. You're a thief. He's not giving it to you. You're a thief. Right? People are not satisfied with the fact they was able to buy a house. They're not satisfied they was able to purchase a new house or a new car. They weren't satisfied with the fact that they have views on their channel and they got folks that like them and adore them. They're not satisfied with that shit. Wasn't humble. So now you stumble. And now you're going to crumble with that. I spoke about it all the time. Be content and love where you are. Don't matter. Don't let your outside, what's going on in your outside, fuck up what's going on in your inside. Because the outside is a lie. And that's what it's here for. Everybody has their individual journeys. All this riding the bags and people want to do bandwagons over here in Terrell. Baby, you got to ride your own bag at the end of the day. Father going to tag you by your bag. Your father ain't going to tag you by the other bag. He don't care who you like you. What that got to do with him? Who was the people? What that have to do with him? Right? Okay, Cap, let's see what we got for you real quick. Let's see. Let's see what yours... Real quick. Okay, great. What is this? So this is the crown, rooting for your solar chakra, Capricorn. Right? Okay, this is the standing half forward bend. This exercise, before I show it to you, this particular yoga pose is good for your root chakra, survival skills. So Capricorn, you having a problem the root chakra, Capricorn, Aquarius, each chakra is connected to a zodiac. So the root chakra, Capricorn, you love money. That's your survival skill. You love that 3D, very superficial. That's something you got to pop up out of your back. Aquarius the same way. Okay, typically more Capricorns and Aquarius, they're pretty much well off. Pretty much. Okay, so you need to work out your crown chakras in balance, your root chakras in balance, your solar plex chakras in balance, and your sacral chakras in balance, my friend. But this is one exercise that you can work that out to work it in. Out beyond the ideas, wrongdoing and right doing. There is a field, I meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to take about. Okay, that's a thought from Rumi. Okay, so this is the standing half forward bend, Capricorn, that you can this will work, help you balance that root, that crown, and your solar, and your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra has to do a lot with your relationships. This is your wound energy. A lot of women hold on to wounds right here. Okay? Like the title, I have a title that says, when you reject instructions, you all you get is destruction, my friends. So this is just a piece of advice, okay? All right, let's do one more card, Capricorn, for you. Okay, we have this person right here, all right? So, RIP, Capricorn, you secretly closed, trapped. Keep one foot on the ground, my friend. Just to beware. Recognize and acknowledge the difference. Beware of cutting yourself off from people, okay? So you need to RIP that. You need to RIP being secretive and closed. Capricorn, you're secretive and closed, and you're trapped in, okay? Try to get tapped in. You understand? Grounding yourself right here with the standing half forward being posed would be good for you, okay? Good luck to you. That's one of the ways you can create a position of strength for yourself. Analyze the way you move, Cap, okay? Cap it. All right? So let's go ahead and do Virgo. Real quick, my friend. Virgo. Okay, look like you need to sit still. Root chakra. Virgo, your root chakra. Benefits. Okay, inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. Okay? So Virgo, you allow somebody to control your emotions. You allow somebody's decisions to control your emotions. Sit still. That's the only way you can be real, my friend. That's how you create a position of strength for yourself. That's how you can analyze the way you're moving and the way you're losing, right? Pop your box. This is the hero pose, okay? Let's give you another one, Virgo. Real quick. I know this fly is getting on my nerves, and I don't know where to... Listen, hold on. We're not about to play these games. Let's see, Virgo. You got number yoga poses. So Virgo, like this, friend. This is the restorative pose. This is for your crown. Okay, this is called the corpse pose, my friend. Yoga is a dance between control and go. And when to push and when to let go becomes a part of your creative process. Part of the open-ended exploration of your being. Didn't I tell you there's a time to fight, you guys, and there's a time not to fight? And folks, we all start off at some type of religion. I don't care if it's Jehovah's Witness, Catholic, whatever. And most of the religions teach us not to how to fight, and this is when we get that frostbite and get bitten. And then we get smitten, right? You got to learn how to fight. This is what says it's a time to fight, it's time to let go. But this reduces headaches, fatigue, restores your body and mind. Virgo helps to lower blood pressure and increases energy levels as well. Your crown is the way you talk to the spirit world through your crown, okay? This imbalance, this will unbalance your crown shot. So the bottom line, Virgo, you need to sit still to get real, period, okay? Good luck to you. That's how you can create a position of strength. Let's do Taurus, and then we out, my friends. It's a lovely day. It is nice and windy. Let's see, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, friend. All right. Okay. Shift your perspective, Taurus. Okay. Taurus then shifted her perspective. There's two different Taurus's energy. There's a Taurus out here that then shifted her perspective, like I was just speaking about, looking at people as lost souls or identifying them and putting them in the categories they're supposed to be as wizards and warlocks and witches and laying their ass out from that point. So there's a Taurus that shifted their perspective on something, right? Outstanding people have one thing in common, an absolute sense of their mission. So this Taurus has an absolute sense of her mission now. She knows her purpose. She has shifted her perspectives, right? And got some new perspectives. There you go, Taurus. Okay? So happy baby pose. Taurus, you need to get into this happy baby pose. This is good for your sacral chakra and your root chakra. Okay? Right here, you see them. Just put your legs up. Happy baby pose. All right? Helps relieve stress, relaxes your spine, releases lower back, stretches hamstrings, open up hips and thighs, my friend. Okay? This is happy baby. A flower does not think of competing to the flower next to it. It just blooms. Love it. Okay? And that's a problem we have out here. It's the competing. Yeah. The flower does not think of competing to the flower that's next to it. That means you're still a flower. But the other flower won't compete with the other flower. But the flower that has a sense of herself, she don't compete. She just blooms. Okay? Pop your box. All right. Talk to you guys later. That's it. That was for the earth signs. I'll be back with water. We're going to do this real quick, swiftly and swiftly, okay? So raise your vibe so you can survive. And that's what it's all about. It's about transforming your mind and not letting it make it a vine. These things are here to seduce you, reduce you, induce you, period. I don't care what you have done. You have to come out your body bag, and you got to tag your bag. All right? This is Alfreda D at the VIP, as known as Daily Dose, Food for Your Soul. Talk to you later, because you know you gold. Bye-bye. Where's my tea?